So Leslie Van Houten's been granted parole. Yeah, right. Uh, her parole recommendation by the parole board simply means that it's going to go to the governor and he's going to refuse it. But what's even more interesting is reading the media reports from the last couple days. Uh, they totally don't have their facts right. And it's like nobody even did any research. For one thing, they say that she would be the first Manson family member ever to be released. That's not true. If they were to look up that fact, they would find out that Steve Clem Grogan was released in the late 70s sometime, and he had a role and participation in the killing of Shorty Shea from the Spawn Ranch. So that's the one fact they got wrong. Numerous accounts, various accounts of her age. Some are right, some aren't right. It's pretty funny. But she's just. And the other thing that the media doesn't mention is the fact that Bruce Davis, who was also involved in the killing of Shorty Shea, so he was technically a Manson family member. The other thing that they neglect to mention is the fact that he's been found suitable for parole 5 times. I think he's 80 something. I don't know his exact age. He's been found suitable 5 times, and Governor of California Jerry Brown has refused him all 5 times. So why anybody would think that Van Houten's actually going to get released is beyond me. But and that part I think the media does have right, but they don't have her facts right. She would not be the first Manson family member released. And also, when it comes to the media, she did not participate in the Sharon Tate killing. She was not even there on the first of the 2 nights that they went and did that. Leslie Van Houten, and you see in the parole board hearings, the Tate family member goes up there and protests, makes their case against her parole. And she had nothing to do. She never stepped foot on that property. She had nothing to do with those murders. But a lot of these media articles I read today have that wrong too. But I guess that's probably due to the fact that those of us that follow this case pay a lot more attention. In the end, it doesn't matter anyways, because they all have or either are going to pay with their life for those crimes. A lot of people say that Leslie Van Houten is the one that should get released because her stabs were post-mortem, and she's got an immaculate prison record, and she has a lot of support from the public. She has a lot of people that are willing to help her, take her in, help her find a job. She's got numerous college degrees behind bars. She's 69 years old, and the governor is gonna block that and say that she poses an unreasonable risk to society. That's absolutely not true. She's the way I see it, she has served her time for what her participation level was, and she's now a political prisoner for the most notorious crime case of all time. That's it simply. If Tex Watson were up for parole, I wouldn't say that. Look at his level of participation versus Van Houten's. It's night and day difference. Tex Watson is a serial killer. Van Houten isn't. Anyways, that's that.